That's one issue I would like to discuss during this convention as well. That's a topic that they have been talking about it, different organizations. One says that they will, I think they will ban boxing for 2 years. I think Paco doesn't have to make any statement about it. And I think the IBF, and if I'm right, it's taking them 1 year. I think we'll ban the boxing for 1 year or whatever it is. I think it's a little bit difficult to
World Boxing Association WBA President Gilberto Mendoza has officially revoked Gervonta Davis's boxing license following an incident in the 9th round of his fight against Lamont Roach earlier this month. This decision comes in response to heavy backlash against the organization for its perceived double standards. Judge Steve Willis, along with the technical review team, played a role in denying Lamont Roach what would have been his 26th career victory.
Cards. Judge at the ringside. Eric Marlinski scores it on 115 to 113 in favor of Gervonta Davis. Judges Steve Weisfeld and Glenn Feldman both scored about 114 to 114, even a draw. The decision is a majority draw.
So,
right.
But you say you don't think he willing though.
Whatever. See, but who cares? Like, sweat won't get in your eye, blood won't get in your eye.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Spit fuck around and get in your eye. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like you can be like, all right, time out, ref. Hold on,
Take no
ref.
time out.
You can't do that.
Right. Would you be cool with Steve Willis doing the next fight?
Hell no.
He can't do the next fight.
No, he can't do the next fight.
Despite being given the opportunity to restore its public image and demonstrate impartiality, the WBA disappointed the boxing community. The organization's favoritism towards Gervonta Davis, who was the aside in the fight, was evident. Despite the human and technical errors that marred the bout, the WBA refused to overturn the result in Roach's favor after reviewing the situation. This decision led to significant criticism from fight fans and boxing professionals alike. In response, WBA President Gilberto Mendoza not only revoked Davis's license but also suspended any prospects of an immediate rematch for at least a year as a penalty for his actions.
Because there's no studies about it. There's nothing that would say which the pros or the amateurs, which one is dangerous or which one is not. You know, I look forward to having whatever medical guidance we need to follow and to develop, you know, to protect boxers. That's one thing. I'm really concerned with this on this matter and not jump ahead. Because I do believe that the International Olympic Committee allows professionals to participate in different other sports. It's not
Initially, the WBA had not intended to take such a drastic step, after Davis was humiliated by WBA super featherweight champion Lamont Roach Jr. on March 1st, a fight that resulted in a majority draw and tarnished Davis's perfect record. Fans erupted in anger over a 9th round incident. Davis unexpectedly took a knee, and referee Steve Willis declared it a no knockdown despite initially starting a standing 10 count. It was later revealed that grease from Davis's hair had impaired his vision, leading to the fall. This incident directly affected the scoring, preventing Roach Jr. from securing a victory. In the following week, the New York State Athletic Commission intervened, citing a technical issue that had prevented officials from reviewing replays of the incident.
No, you guys, calm down. Listen to me. Hey, come on now. We're trying to get it. Get out of there. There you go. That's what we have to do. There you go. Stay focused. That was a good.
A formal letter from Roach's team prompted a review of the 9th round incident, which ideally should have resulted in the draw being overturned in favor of Roach. Meanwhile, in a now-deleted report on the WBA website, an article attempted to justify Willis's decision, stating that from our perspective, Willis's decision was neither unreasonable nor unjustifiable. The report further explained that Willis ruled in real time that Davis had not been struck by a punch before going down, and therefore no knockdown should have been recorded.
Who's thinking what Tank did that when he took the knee? What you thinking when he took the knee?
I can't speak on it.
Can't speak on that? He did some bullshit though?
I can't speak on it.
No personal opinion, nothing?
According to regulations, judges must adhere to the referee's rulings and do not have the authority to override decisions on knockdowns. Some skeptics have argued that Willis's call unfairly benefited Davis, but the WBA dismissed these claims. Since the report surfaced, the organization has faced severe backlash, which may have prompted its removal from the WBA website. Following the controversy, WBA President Gilberto Mendoza Jr. issued an official statement addressing the deleted report.
lot of energy, a lot of things to do. I rather try to find a plan to do it. That's one thing I've been noticing. Regarding the rest, I hope you can enjoy China, and the force of WBA China doing this convention.
Please stop misleading the public with an opinion from a contributor to the WBA website, Mendoza wrote. He is not part of any committee and has no influence or authority over any decisions made by our association. Meanwhile, Roach also voiced his frustration on social media, posting, "Y'all tweaking if y'all think Buddy was off some stuff or had an off night. That stuff just hits differently with me. I told y'all from the start just because I feel like I won. Y'all act like I said it was easy work. The knockdown gives me a unanimous decision."
Oh, and that right, but Davis took off some of the steam of the punch, but still, Roach leaned with right. He took a knee. He took a knee.
You take a knee like that, that looks like a knockdown. All right? Back up.
That's a generous call from him.
Did he not take a knee?
Take the mouthpiece, took him out.
That's right. Oh, here comes
Subsequently, WBA President Gilberto Mendoza began advocating for an immediate rematch between Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach Jr. following their controversial draw. Mendoza believed that the controversy warranted a rematch. "I think there's no doubt about having a rematch," he told The Ring. "We need to send a strong message. If the WBA officially orders the fight, Davis and Roach will have 120 days to complete the rematch." Roach, initially an underdog, now awaits his chance at redemption, while Davis, having faced backlash for his ninth-round actions, insists he welcomes a rematch. However, with Davis's license revoked, the fate of the rematch remains uncertain.
Of course, another comparison I don't want to make to Mike Tyson, but...
Nah, that's crazy. That's what he do. He get dirty. He know that.
The deleted report on the WBA website appears to have been published either by mistake or as a highly opinionated take that the WBA does not endorse. Regardless, the New York State Athletic Commission's ruling on the matter will be crucial. Will Davis receive his first career loss, or will his influence in the boxing world shield him from consequences? Given the financial stakes, the fight's earnings will likely play a significant role. According to sources, boxing analyst Dan Rafael reports that Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach generated at least 260,000 pay-per-view buys, with one source citing 262,000.
Very much in this fight in the championship rounds.
Nice right uppercut, left hook. Oh, another right hand, another right left by Roach. Davis fighting on even terms here in the 11th. Both of them have landed same amount of punches.
And Roach still talking to Tank.
And Davis keeps the body shot. And another left hook upstairs, right hand, left. Oh, but there's a counter left from Davis.
The decision is a majority draw.
I let the...
Analyzing the numbers further, with the pay-per-view priced at $79.95, the event grossed approximately $21 million in revenue across all platforms in the US. This includes Prime Video, PPV.com, and traditional pay-per-view services. The event drew a record-breaking attendance of 19,250 at the Barclays Center, making it the venue's second-largest gate at nearly $7 million, surpassed only by a Rolling Stones concert. The controversy surrounding Davis has put him at the center of the boxing world, with scrutiny directed at the WBA and those associated with him.
Obviously the part with the grease in the eye, that took on a life of its own, you know what I'm saying? That was a headline in the fight. One is, what did you think when he said that initially, just like the grease in the eye? But two is like, when you was in the fight, was there any point that you saw that? Like, did you see like him kind of messing with his eye, or did you have any indication that that was something that was bothering him?
No, see, and that's the thing. If you look at the whole fight, he was never bothering his eyes before I jabbed him.
Even 3 weeks later, the WBA lightweight title fight between Davis and Roach continues to dominate discussions. The controversy surrounding Davis taking a knee and the lack of penalties from referee Steve Willis has fueled debate. Additionally, the ongoing war of words between Roach and Davis has kept fans engaged. Roach has made several podcast appearances to reiterate his belief that he should have been declared the winner, keeping the conversation about a potential rematch alive. His latest social media post on March 18th stirred Davis's fanbase, drawing over 215,000 views and 425 comments in less than 2 days.
He hand that, like, you know what I'm saying, that kind of landed. He kind of rolled with it, but after that, you can see him wipe his eye. And then, right after I hit him with the jab, you can see him wipe his other eye. So it's like, it was corresponding to which hand that I punched him with and exactly which eye. So it's like crazy for him to say, it's grease in my eye. And I think even when he say that, you could see me, because I'm right beside him, you can see me like...
Why are some of you mad because a lot of people think I won? Roach posted on X, "I'm confused. Gang, what's going on? Did I do something to you guys?" This classic tactic of baiting an opponent's fanbase has successfully increased interest in the rematch. Top boxing coach Teddy Atlas has also weighed in, supporting Roach and analyzing the 9th round's controversy. Roach understood that you need nerve, confidence, and mental toughness to win, Atlas stated. He had all that, just size, reach, and ability. He had the nerve to go in there and take control.
But like, he wiped his face with a towel. You can't do that.
Right.
You can't do none of that.
Right.
That's a disqualification. You turned your back on the ref after you took a knee.
Atlas agreed with the broader boxing community, asserting that Roach was robbed. "It was a close fight, but I think Roach deserved to get his hand raised," he said. Tank had an edge in the early and middle rounds, but Roach came on strong late. He might have even won the title outright, or at least earned a legitimate draw.
He got away with it. But the sport let him get away with it. There's nothing wrong with the fighters. It's the administrators of this sport that there's a lot wrong with. And there is. And you see it. And we shouldn't keep seeing it. It's got to be stopped. A referee, that is not in the rule book. You get hit with a jab. I know there was a second or two in between. Sometimes you see a delay, knockdown, whatever. The punch didn't hurt him. I understand that. But he got hit a jab, and then a second, 2 seconds later, he takes a knee. Guess what? I'm sorry. That constitutes a knockdown.
Atlas continued. Roach saw something different that night. Davis tapping gloves, showing weakness. That was a message. Roach recognized it, and his confidence grew with every round.
Down after a punch, somewhere around there. That's a knockdown. There is, again, we're not in football. There are no fair catches here. You know what I mean? And if it was, to your point last night when I said it, it would be a touchback. You know what I mean? It would, if you took a knee in a certain situation, it would be a touchback. You know, I mean, there were rules for a reason. Unless even Crawford came out.
Praising Roach, Atlas remarked, "He started pushing Tank back, taking control of the fight. Like Tyson, Davis relies on intimidation, but Roach didn't fall for it."
Crawford, pound for pound, one of the best fighters in the world, in the top 3 between him, Inoue, and Usyk, right? I got Usyk first. I got him and Inoue right there. I think Usyk deserves to be first after what he's done, putting together the heavyweight title, the whole thing, the whole shebang. But Crawford came out and said, I didn't know that was a rule. I guess I was sleeping when they passed that one. I guess I was taking a nap. Or maybe I was out doing road work. He didn't say that, by the way. I'm just adding that to it. But I must have been busy doing something when that rule. That is not a rule. I said it earlier. This is not the Indianapolis 500. You can't go into pit row. That you need your oil change.
The controversy has also affected a potential bout between Jake Paul and Davis. Talks for an exhibition fight were halted after Davis's license revocation.
We placed there two quality fighters, short punches, putting them together on the inside. That's science. I know a lot of people say, "No, Teddy, that's fire. That's offense. That's aggression." No, that's the sweet science. You can do the sweet science and be aggressive. You don't have to do it on the outside only. You don't have to do it only, with separation. You don't have to do it only.
Jake Paul had been present at the Barclays Center, but with Davis's future uncertain, the proposed match remains in limbo.
Is Jake Paul someone you'd want to take on at one point?
Yeah, tell him this is my call out. Jake Paul, what up? What up, Jake Paul?
12 rounds of action. We go to the scorecards. Judges at ringside, Max DeLuca and Manuel Hussein both scored about 119 to 109. Judge Tom Schreck scores at 120 to 108. All 3 in favor of the winner by unanimous decision.
A professional fight between Paul and Davis would have been difficult due to their weight class differences, but the controversy has overshadowed even those discussions. Do you think the WBA will overturn its decision? Stay connected for more updates on boxing's biggest moments. Until next time, peace.